underneath Tightwad Hill, California. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. He's going to run it. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Pulls it in, it's Hawkins. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, that's a nice job on third down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first third down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe that everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. Fires quickly. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Release to the back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, here's Durham. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. On the option. Keeps it on the option. He'll toss it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Got a man. It's Marsh. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Gets the back moving. Iamaleava. Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs to make the catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he tacked on the extra point. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your
There's a crease. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Right, let's go.
The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Finds his man. It's Edwards. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice move.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Scanning the field is Iamaleava. Slings it downfield. With the catch, it's Clark. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Play action, Iamaleava. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense, throwing the ball.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. The throw. Makes the grab. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short? The Tide will have to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Right down the middle. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it at the 30. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Iamaleava dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Throws to the wideout. A strike. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Motion from the wideout. Runs through a tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Marsh. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down.
Tell you got to be brave as a slot receiver to run these slant passes because you're catching it right around linebackers and safeties are coming crashing down. You really have to have a ton of confidence running that route.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Swings it out to his running back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees it. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Motion from the back. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Play fake, Iamaleava. Buying some time. He'll throw it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Snagged out of the air. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make two in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead, the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
This quarterback part of their running game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will give them the lead.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's Thomas. Here's a little room there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
They'll ride the hot hand. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the...
He's loose on the left. Touchdown tie. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. And the Tide answer.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Throwing, Iamaleava. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. He's going to take off. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra 1st downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the 1st down.
Iamaleava. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Finding open areas. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to it. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Man, he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Offense changing the play. He'll take it himself. Might have a chance. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the field. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a lot of credit, too. Even though this guy has thrown 2 interceptions, they're still calling plays and being aggressive in the passing game, letting him take shots, and now it's paying off.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It'll be third and long. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava going to take a shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. Throwing, Iamaleava. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Thomas. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
He might want another play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.